Welcome to NUMBERTALK.
For today's episode of Math Review, we are going to answer some math riddles about quadrilaterals. I am a convex polygon. 4 sides to connect on, 4 angles inside my room. You can divide me into 2 triangles, so 360 degrees sum of my angles. If my name rings a bell, please do tell. Quadrilateral is the correct answer. We have various types of quadrilaterals that can be inferred from the riddle. These include parallelograms, kites, and trapezoids. Additionally, we have special parallelograms, rectangles and rhombi. When rectangles and rhombi share properties, squares are formed. Similarly, there are isosceles, scalene, and right trapezoids. These are the types of quadrilaterals around which the answers to the following riddles should revolve. In quadrilaterals is where I shine. My opposite sides are equal and fine. Parallels are assigned to my opposite lines. Tell my name before I whine. Parallelogram is the correct answer. Remember that the rectangle, rhombus, and square are also described by the riddle since they are parallelograms. Meanwhile, these two theorems support the answer to the riddle. Quadrilateral is who I am. 4 congruent sides is what I have. My angles are 180 in half. Can you say my name loud enough? Square is the correct answer. This is the definition that supports the answer to the riddle. A quadrilateral by design, 2 diagonals will define. My diagonals bisect each other, creating perpendicular division. What are we? Can you uncover? Rhombus and kite are the correct answers. These two theorems supports the answer to the riddle. Remember that a square is also a rhombus where it obtains its perpendicular diagonals. Why do you think not all parallelograms are the answer to this riddle, even though their diagonals also bisect each other based on the parallelogram diagonals theorem? Comment your answers below. Quadrilateral, that's where I classify. Opposite angles are with same intensity. Adjacent angles are equal 180, making the angles supplementary. Can you solve this mystery? Parallelogram is the correct answer. Remember that the rectangle, rhombus, and square are also described by the riddle since they are parallelograms. Meanwhile, these two theorems support the answer to the riddle. Quadrilateral is also my label. My pair of opposite sides is non-parallel. If only are they parallel, parallelogram will also be my emblem. Trapezoid is the correct answer. This is the definition that supports the answer to the riddle. I am a quadrilateral. My diagonals are perpendicular. Congruent angles only in one pair. Can you declare my name with flair? Kite is the correct answer. These two are the theorems that support the answer of the riddle. On parallelogram, that's where I qualified. 4 congruent sides, that's my special pride. Will my name you provide in this geometric ride? Rhombus is the correct answer. Here's the corollary that supports the answer to the riddle. And remember that a square is a rhombus. One of the properties shared by rhombus to square is congruent sides. In a quadrilateral diagram, I am not a parallelogram. My facing legs are to be blamed. They aim to extend for a point to claim. Can you reveal who I am in this game? Trapezoid is the correct answer. This is the definition that supports the answer to the riddle. Strike as a quadrilateral, my opposite sides are identical. Equal are my opposite angles. Can you solve this quadrilateral tangle? Parallelogram is the correct answer. Remember that the rectangle, rhombus, and square are also described by the riddle since they are parallelograms. Meanwhile, these two theorems support the answer to the riddle. Parallelogram is what they call me, just special at degree 90. That's my far-angle display, where I always must stay. Can you give my name away? Rectangle is the correct answer. Here's the corollary that supports the answer. Remember, a square is not only a rhombus but also a rectangle where it gets its right angles. Quadrilateral, I belong to its shelf. Two pairs of adjacent sides, equal in length. One axis of symmetry, also my strength. Confess my name before you breath. Kite is the correct answer. This is the definition that supports the answer to the riddle. Quadrilateral is my disguise. One pair is my parallel sides. Trapezoid you must despise, since that parallel sides share the same size. What am I, can you realize? Parallelogram is the correct answer. Remember that the rectangle, rhombus, and square are also described by the riddle since they are parallelograms. Meanwhile, this theorem supports the answer to the riddle. I am a quadrilateral, the most specific one. Rectangle and rhombus, they are my status. Does my name give you focus? Square is the correct answer. This is the corollary that supports the answer to the riddle. Quadrilateral is also my name. All sides are equally the same. Yet my angles will never be right, since obtuse and acute are the ones inside. Rhombus is the correct answer. Although a square is a type of rhombus due to its equal sides, not all rhombi are squares. Characteristics like obtuse and acute angles are not found in squares. Parallelogram is your hint. My diagonals are fluent, since they are congruent. Is solving this puzzle your bent? Rectangle is the correct answer. Here's the theorem that supports the answer. Remember, a square is also a rectangle where it obtains its congruent diagonals. I am one of the quadrilaterals. Cut me along any of my diagonals, two congruent triangles will fall. Tell my name to cast your pall. Parallelogram is the correct answer. Remember that the rectangle, rhombus, and square are also described by the riddle since they are parallelograms. Meanwhile, these two theorems support the answer to the riddle. I am one of the trapezoids. Unequal base angles I avoid. Congruent diagonals are also diploid. What am I? Can you fill the void? Isosceles is the correct answer. These two are the theorems that support the answer of the riddle. I am a quadrilateral. Not all my sides are equal, only the opposite one. All my angles are right angles. That's where I am special. Solve me, since this is the final. Rectangle is the correct answer. Although a square is a type of rectangle due to its right angles, not all rectangles are squares. Characteristics like unequal sides are not found in squares. If you want this book-style PowerPoint presentation, you can get this on Etsy. The link is available in the description below. If you enjoyed this content, you can support me by subscribing to this channel. Thank you!